So I'm a little bit stiff and sore today. We did that hike yesterday, and it was, it was quite a long hike. I think the video is still uploading, so I'm sure it'll show soon on YouTube and you can follow it. But I'm super excited. Look what came in the mail on Friday. This is my new Crypto.com credit card. So for those of you that don't know, I do kind of dabble in crypto. It's not like a main thing. I got involved a couple of times, made a bit of money once or twice, lost a bit of money once or twice. But one of the things that happens when you are in Canada is that you can't just get a credit card because you obviously have no credit record here. So at all the banks we need to get prepaid credit cards, and that's why I got my I applied for my crypto. It's a metal card actually, so it's a Crypto.com metal credit card. So what Crypto.com is, it's actually a crypto exchange where you can go and you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies, and it's the only one that I could connect to it's the one that I could connect my bank accounts from Canada to, so I can put money into Crypto.com and purchase crypto, and I can sell the crypto and put the money back in my bank account. Because trust me, crypto is actually not that easy depending on where you are in the world. Last year I was in the US and I couldn't get any crypto because I've got a bank account in the US and the money's there, but I'm not a US citizen. It's a long story. But anyway, so I applied for my Crypto.com credit card, and what it does is with it comes free Netflix and a free Spotify thing. And what it does is you actually draw directly against whatever cryptocurrency is in your account. So every time you swipe the card or you pull the card, you actually draw from your cryptocurrency balance. So you're going to put your cash into the account in cryptocurrency, and then as you use the card, you pull the cryptocurrency, which is obviously quite a risky thing because cryptocurrency, as we all know, right now it's like down in the doldrums again. It was up, what was it? Bitcoin was up at like $64,000 a Bitcoin, and now it's back down to 34,000. At one stage it went to 29,000. But crypto is going to go up, crypto is going to go down. That's the way it is. Don't think I will ever use it to spend my crypto, because I'm actually quite bullish on crypto. I think that in the long term it's going to accelerate in value and it's going to grow in value. But it's actually quite funny, People oftentimes come out and say, "Oh, funky little pull out and a metal card, nice." Anyway, people come out and they go, "But cryptocurrency is nothing. It's just a digital thing. There's no value there. It's got zero intrinsic value." And I understand that 100%. But then again, so many other things in this world that we are currently valuing at huge valuations. Art, for instance. Art doesn't do anything. It's just something that's there, and the only value that art has is the value bestowed on it by the people. So the art doesn't have an intrinsic value. A painting is only valued at a price because somebody says it's valued at that price, or because somebody is willing to pay that price. I remember many years ago I watched a TV show. Can't even remember what it was. Anyway, long time ago, and there was this painting that was found. What do they call it? The barn find or something. Out in a house they found this painting. They thought it was one of the famous American painters' paintings. It was like, I can't remember, Whistler, I don't know. Anyway, so they found this painting, and they went through the whole process of testing this painting. They actually went and they checked the paint and it's from the right era, and they chemically tested the canvas and it's from the right era, and everything lined up. This looked like it was one of the lost paintings from this guy, but it wasn't signed, so they weren't sure. And the value of this painting was $10 million. If it was painted by this guy, the value of this painting is $10 million. It's from the right era, it's used the right paints, it's got the right strokes, everything is perfect. These guys were already celebrating. They were going, "Sweet, we made $10 million by finding an old painting." And then the last step of the verification was one guy that flew in from Europe. He's an expert on this painter. So he flew in from Europe to come and have a look at the painting. And this guy walks into the room, looks at the painting, goes, no, it's not. Boom! Painting that was worth $10 million before is now worth $500,000 because of one guy's say so. So, you know, I think something we need to understand is that value in total in this world is purely bestowed onto things by people. Oh, we got another plane going over here. There's quite a few of these little planes flying around here. Anyway, so value is bestowed onto something by people. I mean, it's not just intrinsic. People talk about intrinsic value. Wow. Anyway, people talk about intrinsic value. Oh, that thing is value because it's a physical thing. What's the value of a physical thing? Once again, I think we live in a time where the value of a lot of physical things have actually also gone way beyond where it should be. I mean, take the Vancouver housing market. What's the actual value of this house? This house is now worth $4 million. 5 years ago, it was worth $1 million. How did that happen? Because there were people that were willing to pay more. That's all. It's not that the actual value of the house have gone up. It's just that what people were willing to pay for it has gone up. I mean, look at the Tesla stock. Go look at our stock exchange. You know, the world stock exchanges. The current rate at which these stock exchanges trade is ridiculous. I mean, Tesla, I think the other day they said, is trading at a PE rating of 645. So in other words, if you buy Tesla shares now and the actual share price doesn't increase, and you just work on the dividends, it will take you 645 years to get your money back. I mean, that's just, that value isn't there. Yet, that's the value bestowed onto Tesla by the stock exchange. Because people are not buying it to keep the value. People are buying it because they think the next sucker is going to buy it for a little bit more. Which was now quite a roundabout way to say that, you know what, if you really think about it, what has value? What has intrinsic value? And what is that intrinsic value? And cryptocurrencies are doing well. You know, there's a lot of them that are doing really well. There's a lot of shysters out there that are stealing people's money, but there's also a lot of people out there that are cryptocurrencies that's building value. And the value they're building are based purely, I mean, let's face it, it's based purely on the fact that somebody thinks if I buy this now, somebody else will want to buy it later at a higher price. It's the same as the meme stocks, the AMG and the GameStop and all of that. So, what am I saying? I guess I'm saying that while, you know, cryptocurrencies maybe isn't perfect, nothing on earth really is. Except maybe my wife. I really like her. She's perfect. But anyway, nothing on earth really is. So, long roundabout story. I got my brand new Crypto.com credit card. It's a really cool card. If you want one, you have to put like, I think $5,000 worth of $5,000 worth in $5,000 into a Crypto.com account. I'll put the link down below. If you do it on that link, you get an extra $25 for what it's worth. Oh, and I get an extra $25. But the other thing is, if you don't know crypto, you know, it's a risky game. There's big guys playing this game, so don't play it with money that you need. If you want to play this game, play it with, you know, extra cash. Anyway, totally off track. It's not about Vancouver or anything, but I thought I'll brief you on what's happening. And the fact that I can't get a credit card here. So in other words, if I want to get a credit card here, I'm getting one from BMO. I actually also still have to put a deposit down. It's a secured credit card, which I guess will run for a few years or a few months until they've seen that I've built a credit record, and then they will give me an actual credit card. Not that I really need credit, but you know, when you buy things online, you need a credit card. Anyway, all right guys, you all must have a good one. Cheers.